A poor girl is desperately running away after stealing some food. Suddenly, she falls hard to the ground. With trembling hands, she picks up the food. Then, looking around in fear, she quickly starts eating. At that very moment, a wealthy man walks up and stands behind her. The frightened girl tries to run again, but he gently stops her and says, "Don't be afraid. I'm not here to take your food away. I'm here to give you more." The moment she hears those words, her eyes fill with tears. She quietly thanks him. The wealthy man asks in surprise, "You look educated and respectable, so why did you have to steal?" With tearful eyes, the girl replies, "Our family suddenly went through a terrible time, and we lost everything. We ended up on the streets, and I had to leave my studies. I don't even have enough money to go back home. So, just to fill my stomach, I have to do this." Hearing this, pain fills the wealthy man's eyes. He smiles and says, "I'm really thirsty. Could you bring me a bottle of water?" The girl immediately runs off to get some water. A few years later, the same wealthy man is now working as a laborer. Just then, a secretary comes running over and says to a graceful young woman, "There is Jack." Seeing his worn-out appearance, the young woman doesn't recognize him at first. She walks closer, smiles, and says, "My name is Lisa." The man asks in surprise, "I'm sorry, I don't think I know you." Smiling, Lisa says, "A few years ago, you helped a hungry girl." The moment he hears that, his eyes widen in shock. He can hardly believe it. The helpless girl from that day has become a successful, independent, and respectable woman. At that moment, the secretary returns. He hands Lisa a credit card and some employment papers. Looking at him warmly, Lisa says, "I want you to work at my office and use as much money from this card as you need." Without any hesitation, the man immediately refuses. Lisa smiles and says, "This isn't a favor. This is simply the reward for your kindness, the kindness that changed my entire life. So, you deserve it more than anyone else." But sadly, no one has liked or subscribed to the kindness that changed her entire life.